Hi, I'm Max, the CTO here at Lexria. Lexria provides a modern, TurboTax-like experience for consumers to complete the bankruptcy intake process. We connect with consumers on whatever device they have, smartphones, tablets, laptops, and desktop computers, and integrate with modern financial APIs to retrieve data and documents. This gives consumers the easiest possible experience while giving their lawyer accurate data that's reported directly from financial institutions. Let's get started with reviewing the intake process from a consumer's perspective. When a consumer first logs in, we present them with a welcome screen and a walkthrough that helps build their confidence about the debt discharge process through bankruptcy. We tell them a little bit about how a bankruptcy works, what are the types of bankruptcies, and what are the next steps that they need to complete. After that, we familiarize them with the dashboard and get them used to interacting with the individual modules. We also teach them where they can ask for help and what to do. So let's get them started by filling out the Your Household section. I'm going to quickly fill in some fictitious data and click Continue. When I do that, some Know Your Customer flows are immediately triggered in order to make sure that the person is who that they claim to be. After that, we'll click Yes to say that I'm married for the purposes of this. And let's pretend that there's a fictitious husband for this person. We'll enter in all of their information. And click Continue. We'll say that we don't have any family, which gives us the opportunity to change our mind if I accidentally click the wrong button, and if not, to continue and finish the section. Once that's done, you'll see that some automated jobs have actually kicked off that have pulled information for that consumer, meaning that we have a bankruptcy case that they've previously filed and completed that they can go ahead and review the information and make sure it's complete. All done. Let's take a quick look at what it's like to fill in information about your real estate. Let's say I own my home, and I'm going to pick a house that's relatively close to my own personal home. I don't remember the date that I purchased my house. I don't remember the exact price. It's really nice to have this information pulled right for you. Additionally, we get a fair market value from Zillow, and we get the range that this type of house is typically sold in. So if, for instance, I recently completed some renovations that raised the value of my house, I could do that. If I personally did the work and did a bad job of it, it might reduce the value of my house. I'm just going to go ahead and use this value. As we continue, we get asked another simple question about whether I share ownership of the property with someone. Let's say that I share it with my spouse. That's the first question that we actually ask. Is the spouse a co-owner of the property? Because the most common co-owner is in fact a spouse. We can add additional co-owners. We can also declare that we're the sole co-owner, and we can change the ownership percentage with a great deal of ease and see relatively easy mathematics and highlights on the screen. This makes it a lot easier to document something like a home that you own, but there are a lot harder things to do when you're filling out your bankruptcy intake forms. One example of that is getting all of your income information together. So telling us about your job, getting all of your pay stubs. Let's say I work for Amazon and I'm a warehouse associate. Would I like to automatically retrieve all of my information and pay stubs? Oh, yes, I would. We use a partner to allow a consumer to directly log into their Amazon payroll account. And from there, all the data is automatically populated. We have about 20,000 different employers going from Amazon to a host of little plumbing companies. And by the end of 2021, we expect to have about 100,000 employers within the system. Additionally, we have the capability to pull and link financial accounts, whether that is your checking savings account, your HSA, a 529 plan, or your liabilities. We also have the capability to import your mortgage and other loans that you have. We do this all through a financial aggregator. And you can see we can quickly search and log into any particular bank. I'm going to quickly switch now and show you what this looks like for a lawyer who receives the candidate profile for somebody who's completed the new bankruptcy intake process. You can see that we provide a little bit of summary data in a PDF, as well as a lot of detailed information that the people have provided. This covers everything that's necessary to file for Chapter 7 or 13, as well as some supplemental information that most bankruptcy attorneys find helpful. You'll see that we note data that has been retrieved or verified, as well as what's been reported by users. In addition to this PDF, we also submit all of the uploads that the user provided, their pay stubs, their title information, all of that kind of stuff. This can be automatically sent to your CRM and can also be imported directly into select legal practice management software. Thanks for your time.